So you said that you were a little bit relieved to be
off
the X Factor. Why is that?
It's weird. You know, it's probably not what you would expect to hear, and certainly not what I would expect to feel. I felt like as each show was going on, I was definitely being pulled and pushed into things that I was really struggling with. Louis was very committed to me completely changing the way I looked, and he wanted a really flamboyant, you know, look. I have different ideas about what flamboyant is. He was very, very, very persistent in that being a part of my thing. And if it was Sharon Osbourne saying it, then I would have, because then I felt like at least she would be championing me every week, going, this is what he's doing, this is why he's doing it, this is why he needs to be here. But I just never got that from Louis at all. I certainly know it was difficult for me when I would come off stage and I would watch some of the other performers and watch Louis absolutely praising them and feeling like he was not really doing that for me.
The temper's starting to fray a bit in the house now?
Yes, they are.
Oh, in what way?
Well, I think the first few weeks were great. Everyone was all happy, but now that the competition is really heating up, I definitely think people are starting to get very jealous. I think very insecure. You're going to really see the cream, I think, rising. It won't be the obvious people at all that make it through.
So do you think we're getting the right impression of all the artists, or do you think some of them maybe have a bit of a facade?
Well, I think, you know, I haven't really been able to read much of the press or the papers, but the stuff that I've read today, it's quite scary how accurate you have it. It's all bubbling up now. You know, I was really concerned that because I've been a professional singer, and I would try and play that down because I knew I didn't want to overshadow anyone. I'm starting to realize there's a lot of professional singers in that house, and there's a lot of people that have actually had a lot more experience that they're letting on to. I think what it is, especially with someone like Aiden, is that, again, it's that creative external vision that they're putting on him, and he really just wants to do well, and he should. And so he doesn't really want to fight back and say no. And so he's at the mercy of a stylist who's putting him in trench coats and all sorts of theatrical, Shakespearean, you know, things. We shared many conversations about how difficult it has been. Who's going to go really far? Well, I think if they're just consistently good, it will obviously be One Direction. I mean, it's just obvious to me, you know. It's almost a little bit too obvious to me. I want Wagner to do really well. You know, I'd be so bored to just watch good singers every week sing good songs and just be boring. That's boring to me, so. I have no regrets, but I would definitely, if I could do it again, I would definitely have come out in a tuxedo, with dark hair, and a tan, and just sang, you know.
And what's next for you?
What's next for me is I want someone to help me design my own jewellery, because I love doing it.
Random, but good.
Yeah, I want to do jewellery, I want to write songs, I want to make a record, I want to, you know, do anything creative, anything fun. Now I can really be myself, and hopefully people out there that did vote for me and that get me can continue on this journey with me, because it's not over for me at all.